communication that goes on between a spotter and his driver during a competition yellow. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's see our lineup on the front row. He's relatively local, out of the San Diego County area, number 65, the eBay Motors entry of Dave Mason Jr. Outside of him, the 67 of Eric Jacobus. Row 2 inside. The number 69 of Mike Stell. Outside of Stell is Justin Surin, the 47. And starting in the back of the field will be the 78 of Ricky Gutierrez. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you right now, if you've never been here before, if you've never seen a Pro Tour race before, get your butts off the seats, on your feet, get those cameras out, those cell phones, get ready to take pictures. It's going to be one hell of a race as they fly up to the green flag. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun. Already, people are checking in from Wisconsin. It's George Van Ziel. Let's go, Ricky G. How about that? He's got a fan up there in Crandon. Corner workers are in place. The yellow lights are still flashing. Yet to go green. Gary Lane is out there in the pace truck. Well, now something interesting is going on. There was qualifying yesterday. For today's race, which means this lineup right now, as it sits, is lined up wrong. Well, now the minds have changed. The spotters want to keep the lineup as it sits. Gary Lane stays on the track, couldn't make it right in time. Wow, all of a sudden out of nowhere, a bunch of Mike Stell fans jump out there. Abby Chester, Stephen Watkins, Christian Chabola. Thanks for checking in, guys. Already, I won't call it controversy, but already drama.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually lined up how they qualified this morning. So that's why everybody's all jacked up, going, hey, the spotter's going, hey, da-da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, you know what? It's good. Just let it sit where it's at. And now, now Ricky Gutierrez is up on the front row. Yeah, this is going to... All right, I got one for you. Who's going to lift in turn one there, Dave?
Thinking Mason's going to be the smart one. He's a little bit more mature.
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
You know, well, you know what? Charlie is spotting.
Yeah. Charlie is the one that's like controlling the Tasmanian Devil right now.
The Tasmanian Devil.
The Taz behind the wheel. And I think, actually, what we watched in Pro Light, the outside line in turn one was the advantageous line. When we pulled forward, he was on the outside and got the whole shot. So yeah, I'm thinking Dave Mason knows that. He saw that. And so I'm thinking Ricky's going to slightly lift to get rotated, and that's just about it. Ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, we're going green right now. Round 7 of the inaugural season of Great American Short Course Pro 2's taking the green.
Wow, that was a great start there coming around. Look at Ricky jumped right in there.
Yep.
You got to remember, you got also Steve Barlow spotting there for Dave Mason Jr. But look at that, Ricky's just out.
It's a long race. The track is greasy right now. And yeah, I wish we had a camera up here because I'd imitate Charlie Shrevey right now because he's on the radio and I saw his hand going like this.
Calm down.
Basically, calm down. Charlie has, I guess, what's a better word, mentored?
Yeah, well, look, I mean, yeah,
some of the best drivers in the industry. Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Johnson.
So, going to be Ricky G, Dave Mason Jr., followed by the 69 of Michael Stell, Justin Sir, and Eric Jacobus.
Hey, Bruce Fraley's checked in. Hey, Bruce, how you doing, man? Wish you were out here, bud.
That was one heck of a buggy driver there.
Yeah. Now it was, still is.
No, yeah. Then why is he not here?
Yeah, exactly. Bruce Krasinski has checked in.
It was always, Fraley and Fitzgerald battling. Oh, a little over rotation there by Dave Mason. Sold on to second there as we get that overhead shot as they come out of turn number 5 into 6.
Man, look, all Ricky G fans down there in turn 1 waving their little white flags. You can't tell me he doesn't see that going into turn 1.
Oh, yeah, he knows. Man, he is throwing some serious roost there. As well as Dave Mason. Oh, no, problems. Some kind of handling problem there. Hit a greasy spot there, Mason. Here comes Stell up on the rear of Junior.
It almost looks like something broke on the left side of the truck.
It's not handling.
Yeah.
It's like he tries to get it to rotate, and it just won't rotate. See, look, it over-rotates there. It's trying to overcompensate, I think.
It's just that Ricky G right now has got that perfect combination. He's got the Matag chassis.
Yeah, custom off-road designs.
Yeah, Charlie Schleve spotting the crew that he has. Got a fantastic crew, a wonderful dad behind him. Not that the rest of this...
All these families are awesome.
Yeah. But right now, the formula for the Gutierrez is obviously the one to beat.
Yeah, Ricky's truck was featured in Dirt Sports World as a masterpiece of metal after Matag built it. Look at him just slicing through past that K-row with that lead. Just using the track. You out front, you own it. It's your real estate.
You got to expect some pretty great things from Dave Mason's crew.
Oh,
especially with the new contract. They signed 3-year contract with eBay Motors.
Yeah, so, great presence there at SEMA.
The drone's having issues right now keeping up with Ricky G.
It's like, this gets fast.
And so if you remember back the last 2 rounds of racing on Saturday, Dave Mason had the same issue, or issues as well. Just wasn't quite there. The setup was off.
And Sunday.
And then Sunday was a whole different thing, yeah.
Because it might be worth to say them this It's definitely a different schedule.
Well, for all the fans back at home that want to tune in again tomorrow before the Packer game, for all the fans back in Wisconsin, we'll be starting earlier tomorrow since we have a awards banquet tomorrow late afternoon. We'll be going live at 8:15 with racing at 8:30. So tune in right here again tomorrow morning as the competition yellow comes out. Let's tune in to see what Charlie Schleve and Ricky G have to say.
Good. Everybody's good. Truck super hooked up. A lot of grip, so. Just got a new turbo panel on the bottom. So I'm just kind of running middle of the top.
Yeah, copy that. Like I said, the track's holding up a lot better just because the sun's going down here, so. You know, it's just like any old race out here. You know, don't give him any opportunity because, you know, he could be doing the same thing he did last time and just saving it for second half. I mean, he does look like he's struggling, but that could be a decoy for anything. So let's not just give him some gaping opening reason to stick it in there, okay?
Do that. Copy that.
Does the car seem pretty tight, Ricky? It seemed pretty freed up.
Nothing?
No, I just wondered, does the car feel tight or does it feel pretty free?
It feels like free on entry. It's looking good. I can kind of free it up wherever I want. But then it starts to get tight middle off, which is pretty good. So it gets really good drive off the corner.
All right, copy that. So the balance is pretty decent center off then.
Yep.
Wow, that was very cool.
Yeah, once again, that was spotter chatter between Ricky G and Charlie Schleve, and some of the things you learn that you never even imagine that goes on. So the things that they're concerned about. And I got to tell you, this is not a plug, but why does a NASCAR races make radios that you can understand when you're watching a race? These rugged radios are incredible. We just heard and understood every damn word that was said. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But then you go to watch a NASCAR race on TV, you don't know what the hell they're talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the second half. Green is out. We're back underway. Ricky G at the point. Dave Mason Jr. in that second spot. Justin Serb, Michael Stell, and Eric Jacobus round out the field.
It looks like Stell's still holding on to that third spot. He got by Sturr. Sturr back up into that back to the fourth position there. Eric Jacobus in the JE Racing Machine. But it's the G Brothers Kenda back machine, followed by eBay Motors. And of course,
and once again,
man, there is something wrong with that truck.
That truck is just not handling as he over-rotates. He's been over-rotating almost every lap in a different corner all the time.
Yeah, he's probably can't get it to rotate too much in the left, and then the right it over-rotates. So I want to call Ryan Mottinger. He's checked in again. Says go pack go. Jake is checked in, and James Burtock. Thanks, James, and George Van Ziel. You still haven't answered my question, man. Why you're not out here shooting? And look at this, Mason trying to answer right back on the 47 of Justin Serr. He's got the horsepower. Ricky's machine, though, looking like it's...
Oh, they made contact. There was no reason for that. Okay, that's just my opinion, but there was no reason for that. He could have lifted going to the corner, but he takes out not only Dave Mason Jr., but himself and Jacobus behind.
Definitely quite a battle back there.
3 laps remaining this time by. 3 laps for Ricky G, who's got this race so far fully in command. This is the kind of crew that Ricky G has.
Yep.
Guess who was scraping the mud this morning off that truck?
Mom?
Charlie Schleve and his dad.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they were the two scraping the mud off that truck.
I had a chance to talk to him just a little bit, went and said hi to him, and said they've got a lot of testing to do still, getting ready for next year.
I think Charlie's
it's running pretty good, though.
I do believe Charlie's staying out here for a few weeks, doing just that, prepping it, and then doing a ton of testing.
Well, he said there's a lot of snow back at home, so...
Yeah, there's a tendency for that. There'll be 2 laps remaining this time by for Ricky G.
Yeah, looks like Steele went around. Mason able to get by him.
Yeah, in fact, to be honest with you, he'll be running for a championship tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah. So there's Justin Serve on the screen for all the fans back at home. Getting ready to drop a couple of body panels. I thought for sure we'd see the Dirt Man out here this weekend. Adam Daffner.
Oh, Daffner, yeah. I miss seeing Adam around.
White flags should be coming out this time around for everybody in turn one. All the Ricky G fans, take your white flags out and wave them now. You'll see him coming down the front straightaway. Last time by for Ricky G going into turn one. There we have it, all those white flags. So Ricky Gutierrez, his fastest lap was on lap 9, was a 54.2. Dave Mason just kicked off his fastest lap. It was a 55.1. So he's not that far back, but still, that's not what you want.
And then Mike Stell back there also in third, Jacobus and Sir.
So here comes Ricky G one last time up over the tabletop, down the back straightaway, into the final corner. How many in a row does this make for him now? 3? For the third straight round in racing, Ricky G will take the win here at Glen Helen. In front of probably over 100 of his fans. Dave Mason chasing the year-end championship, coming around, recovering, and coming back to finish second. Michael Stell will round out the podium. Eric Jacobus and Justin Sir will round out the 5-truck field. Hey, Ricky G, this is Scott up in the tower one more time. I got one question for you. On that last lap going to turn one, could you see all those little white flags of your fans waving at you?
Sir, can you repeat that, please?
What was that? What was that? What did he say?
I don't know. I couldn't know.
Well, once again, congratulations to our top 3 finishers in the last 3 divisions. They're all going to be coming up to the podium right now. I want to thank the Gutierrez for allowing me to have their spotters radio to talk to their driver. We'll be bringing our last 9 finishers up to the podium, so stick around. Pictures, autographs. It's going to be a lot of fun. So we had a great day of racing here. We're going to turn it down to Dave Arnold one more time. As Ricky G's coming off the track in front of his fans, and pretty cool celebration. Once again, don't forget, we'll be coming at you again tomorrow morning for all the fans back at home that are tuned in. If you want to tune in again tomorrow, we'll be going at it. It will be 8:15 California time, Pacific time, that we'll be going live. Racing starts at 8:30. So tune in before the Packer game for all you Wisconsin people or all you Midwest people that are Packer fans. And, for everybody else, tune in. If you're local, come on back. And we had a great day out here. The weather was not anywhere near what we thought it was going to be or what they were calling for. 11:15. Here we go. We got where at? It'll be at the Dave Mason pit area, the eBay Motors pit area tomorrow morning for all the people here at the racetrack chapel service. Steve Hansen will be running the services at 11:15 tomorrow morning. So first half of the race day will be in the morning. We'll be taking a break for track preparation for the second half. But once again, we're going live tomorrow morning at 8:15, racing at 8:30, taking a break at right around 11 o'clock or so, with chapel service at 11:15 at the eBay Motors pit area, Dave Mason Jr. Let's go down trackside to Dave Arnold, as he's got 9 really happy guys. Dave?
Oh, man. Definitely a lot of happy drivers. We had to hold the podiums like you were saying because of the light. We were losing it there, so waiting on the word here. We believe we're going to do the pro buggies first. So we're going to get the pro buggies up here. There is a sea of birthday crew. So where's my beer? You're old enough to buy me one now. Well, you know what? Since he's up here, I'm going to start with his interview first. So I'm going to go ahead and, Trevor, $250 right there. Not too bad. Man, what an awesome feeling. I see all these birthday crew shirts out there. I know you just turned 21 on the 11th and kind of celebrate the race weekend with it. It's got to feel good to get the win, too.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. We have so many people out here supporting us, helping us. The car was just absolutely dialed in today, and I can't thank everyone enough. Funko Motorsports, Mickey Thompson Tires were hooked up out there, All Tech Motorsports. Car was just absolutely dialed, and I can't thank all these guys enough for coming out, supporting, just getting me to where I'm at right now, and hopefully we can come back out and do it tomorrow.
Right on. How about it real quick? A happy birthday. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday, each other. I'm going to move it over to Matt Brister here, who's third. You get a $100 gift card from K&N also. It's very awesome, and great to see you out also. I got to run into you out there at SEMA, and you're out there working around and back here racing this week. It's got to feel good.
Yeah, for a recreational event, a hobby for me, it turns into a full-time job, but I love doing it, and I love networking and talking to people all over the industry. And it's funny, you're in the middle of the desert and somebody runs up and asks if you're in the monkey car, and you got to say yes. So the race was a blast, being out there with Trey and Trev. Those guys are super clean, and racing with them, I can trust them, and I can go into any corner, either outside or inside, and usually turn 1 is terrifying here, so I was proud of where I was. So we just got to find a little bit more speed for tomorrow, but we'll come back swinging. I got to thank General Tire. Those things were digging the whole race. It was a mud fest out there, and those things, they found the traction and they launched me forward. Rancho Performance Transaxles, they're rebuilding my transmissions. They're turning them around almost faster than I can break them. Roush Performance, they give me a bullet. Funko Motorsports, Lothringer Engineering, Kent Lothringer, Kevin Streety, those guys, they bust their butt every weekend on both the truck and the pro buggy. And my mom, my dad, Fast Monkey Performance Engineering, the Ward family, Bud, Mike, Tom coming out every weekend. And then, of course, Lee and Poppy, all of the fans for coming out, all the teams. Thank you, guys.
There you go. Good up for the monkey himself, Trevor Brister on top. And, of course, now Matt Brister. Do we have Trey around or no? No Trey? All right. There it is, your pro buggy podium. Trey Gibbs, second. So we'll go ahead and move them around and go ahead and bring the pro lights up here. Get, of course, yes.
Where did he go?
For who? For Briscoe. Trevor.
Hey, Trev.
Trev.
I got a special message to you from Ken Stowe. I already told your crew and they know about it, but you got to know this now. He says, happy birthday, beers all around.
Yeah. Party in the pits. Party in the pits. All right, let's go ahead and bring up Jimmy and Christopher and Maddox. So I go, Jimmy, and feels good to get on the podium again. I know coming out of Victorville and getting that win and finish it off there, but keep those points going and fighting and keeping the sponsors happy. It's got to make you feel good.
Yeah, no, definitely. Last rounds we came off with a win and, hoping to get back on top of the box. But these guys are fast. Got to give it up to them. Just trying to keep up and stay fast, stay smooth. The track's rough, and, we got daylight to burn. And, track is hard to kind of read sometimes. You got to get to the cush. But overall, stoked. We're on the podium last weekend of the series. And couldn't thank, my mom, my dad, my whole family, everyone that came, the Gilbert family, everyone that supports me, San Diego Laser Cutting, General Tire, of course. They're a huge part of my program. Ultra Wheels, Fox Shocks, High Performance, Steering, Dynamic Torque Converters. All those guys, they all support me, and I wouldn't be here without all of them.
There it is. Give it up for Jimmy Weitzel, everybody. Third place. Moving on over to the Madman here, and got a $150 K&N gift certificate there. And Maddox, another great race. I mean, I got to say, watching you guys all battle in the Pro Light is always a highlight to such a large class, such a lot of talent.
Yeah, there's a lot of competition in this class. Chris runs good, Jimmy runs good, and, things happen, and I'm just stoked. We ran our race. I made sure to hit good lines, try to make minimal mistakes, and try to do the best for my team.
Well, definitely doing the team proud there. And tomorrow, I know you guys are going to be bringing it back again here with another great battle.
Yeah, I mean, it's the last race of the season, so you kind of have to go all out.
Well, I know you got a great team and a great family behind you.
Yeah, I'd like to thank Lucas Oil, Mav TVs, Stronghold Motorsports, Toyo Tires, VP, my mom, my dad, my Lola, my Pop-Pop, everyone that comes out to support me, Joe, Chad, Doug, everyone, thank you.
There he is, Maddox Mailey, the Madman. By the way, your mom was watching online, so I saw Rebecca pop on there, so congrats. All right, man. Looking Mr. Smooth out there. $250 gift card to K&N there, and I know that's always helpful, but this was a race, and it's like you guys are battling for points, and you go in there, it's like, who's going to lift in turn one? You guys are just like a ballet around there.
No, yeah, it's been a tough battle all year. We've been racing each other hard. All three of us. Seems like it's the same faces every time up here, so always makes it fun. It feels good to be back here in Glen, Helen. This track's a fun one. It's pretty rough on the body, so makes it interesting. But good day. Stoked to see people out here, and the car count's doing better and better every one. So I'm excited to keep this Great American Short Course going.
Well, definitely exciting, and I know as Maddox heading down to Baja on Monday, or somewhere around there, I know you're heading down there. You guys are all going for the 1,000. So not only got a race this weekend, you also got that in your mind, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, that's the Baja 1000's heading there tomorrow night, right as soon as we finish this. So it's been a lot going on. I'm really proud of my team pulling this off. Honestly, what we've done didn't seem possible. So hats off to all of them, putting in the endless hours and still giving me a fast truck to go, win some races. And now we got to go do it down in Baja.
Well, I know you and, Max go back and forth, and Jimmy got that win there. So I think it's going to be a great battle with you threes tomorrow. But you have some sponsors to thank.
No, yeah, there's so many people go into this. Optima Batteries, Ford Performance, Steal It, Kicker Audio, VP Racing Fuels, Toyo Tires, Vision Wheels, my whole crew, everyone else, my family. I'm just so proud of my whole team and family these past couple months. It just doesn't seem lost of word for what I can say about those guys. So thanks everyone for coming and supporting, and let's do it again tomorrow.
There he is, Christopher Bavardi, everybody. Big weekend. Jimmy Weitzel, Madman Maddox Bailey, and Chris Bavardi standing tall on top of the box here. And big round of applause for all these drivers. They always put on one of the best shows in Pro Light, by sure. And I love watching these kids grow up and see the professional young men and racers and women that we've seen. So we got this out of the way. Now we got the Pro 2s to come on up here. Bring up Ricky G and, of course, Dave Mason Jr. and Mike Stout. Get you guys on up here and talk to you about this race. All right, we're going to start with Mike and I. Man, good to welcome to the program here at the Great American Short Course Series, and it looks like you're having some fun.
Oh, man, I'm having a blast. I got to tell you, I feel like I'm completely outclassed here, though. I didn't even know about short course a year ago. Never seen it.
Well, you're in for a treat because it just gets better from here.
Neither is Dave.
I'd like to thank God first and foremost for me being here, my wife. my mother-in-law, father-in-law, Mag and Robert, my son, and everybody at this track. I can't believe how gracious you guys are. I mean, Ricky, Dave, they've been just gracious. So thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Welcome to the family. Yeah, Mike Steele, tell everybody, third place. Going to move it on to Dave Mason Jr. And Dave, I got to tell you, it looked like you were doing so good, and then it just turned into you were fighting with the truck.
Yeah, we definitely missed it on the setup for a little bit. In the middle of the race, it just got kind of tricky. The track kind of went away from us, and it was slick in the middle of the turns, and I was all over the place. I was trying to adapt, but we need to make some adjustments for tomorrow and try and give Ricky a hard run tomorrow. But, yeah, I got to give it up to my team. We're definitely going back to the drawing board, and we'll be a lot faster come tomorrow. We've been going all out lately. We were at SEMA last week for the eBay Motors booth. We had a Class 1 car there that we're taking to Baja next week for the Baja 1000. I'll be racing with my dad there and really looking forward to that, hoping to have a good peninsula run there. But I'm just so grateful to my eBay Motors team. We're going to get these Maxxis tires totally dialed tomorrow with a new cut, and I'm so grateful for my sponsors. I've got Baja Designs. We'll be using them down in Baja quite a bit. They're the scientists of lighting, and I've just got a great team behind me. Thank you so much.
Give it up to this young man right there, Dave Mason Jr., everybody. So I move up to another young man I got to watch on the sport. All these kids here. And Ricky G, man, you look like that thing was on rails. We got to listen in to you and Charlie talk a little bit, and I can always say, calm down. You can see all the hand gestures, just breathe. So great job out there. And it's, I know you're going to have Dave probably knocking at your door tomorrow.
Yeah, the truck's been on rails all weekend long. The crew, they've been killing it. Tyler, Charlie, Wayne, my dad, Riley came out here, and my whole family. The truck's just been on rails, man, and today was just such a fun day. The track, slowly started to go away, so you really had to move and adjust your lines. But overall, man, it was just a really fun race.
Well, great, and I know that, you talked about the family and the team, but the sponsors that just drive this program. Yeah,
it takes a lot of support, to be able to continue what I do with my career, and, Integrity Solutions, you guys are awesome, and, thank you guys for supporting my racing program. All my other partners, Kenda Tires, King Shocks, Ultra Wheels, United Metals, Pro-Am, DVS Shoes, MPI Innovations, NGK Spark Plugs, FK Rod Ends, everyone else, I really want to thank you guys.
There he is. Give it up for that young man right there, Ricky Gutierrez. But Mike Stell, once again, Dave Mason Jr., and Ricky G standing tall on top of the box. Well, folks, it's been an awesome day of racing. Round of applause again for these guys. They put on the show for sure. Don't forget, tomorrow we're starting early. Tune in tomorrow on the internet at 8:30. I'm going to send it back up to Scott up in the booth.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And once again, congratulations to our top three finishers in Pro Buggy, Pro Light, and Pro 2. It's been a great day of racing. You see the sun setting, the track crews